We're locked in. Okay, we're gonna make some progress. We're gonna get to, let's see, like level... Where are we? I think we're at level 53. Let's target level 56 content today. Level 56. I feel like getting to level, whatever the level cap is, probably 60, is like 30% of the expansion. And then the remaining 70% is at level 60 or whatever it is. But we're going to start, of course, with doing a quick leveling dungeon just to level up my healer class. We have that ready to go should we need it in the future. So we're going to swap. Close all this stuff. I give people time to wake up, get on, you know, just chill. I thought we also, should we go ahead and do the, should we go ahead and do this real quick before we, get started? Let's go ahead and, take the duty first. Zarek? What's wrong? Hello? I deleted your message. I didn't see it. The only message I see is you having emotes. I don't know. Your Twitch, I take no responsibility whatsoever for your whatever your Twitch is doing. Ever. Because your Twitch is insane. I don't know what it's doing. I don't know why. No clue. Oh, well, I guess we're already ready. Hi, Crozo. Welcome. I can wave. Hello? Am I waving? I'm trying to wave. Hello? You can do that? Including emotes? Wait, what is this? Is this a leveling dungeon? I don't know how wide the range of that is. I have no idea. I don't know what that does. Oh, I'm gonna rock. Thank you. I should probably stay alive. I probably need to do, that thing. Okay. Is he not dead yet? I need him dead. Throw a rock at him. Right, here we go. Was that the leveling thing? I guess that was the leveling thing, right? Yeah, that was the leveling. Okay, that was it. Yeah, that was quick. Okay, I like it. Quick and easy. How do you click a copy? Like, I don't think it doesn't work. I can pin it. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not an expert. You know, I'm not worried about that for now. Let's go. And yeah, I'll do it when I can do 2 of them at once. That way, less to worry about. Heal! Alright, let's get going. Oh, let's talk to Joko. Oh wait, you can use the free cast to do that, but it's a pretty short cast, I think. Yes, that's just so you can heal and then use that to do attack. I like that. So you can heal, then attack. We also have a level 54 thing we could do on Red Mage. I'm feeling super slow. Wait, that way? There's not a lot of southwest to go. Must be over here somewhere. We now stand on the threshold of Gervania. The path to some owl will take us far to the west beyond the embrace of the forest branches. It'll be a long and demanding journey. Matt suggests we take our rest at the village up ahead and see if we're properly provisioned. There's a village here? But I thought these lands the sole domain of Dragonkind. Why would anyone choose to live in so perilous a place? The wild chocobos. Tailfeather was built by hunters who make the living capturing and selling the beasts. Their leader, Marsuchamp, is an acquaintance of mine. Being a gregarious sort, he will no doubt welcome our arrival. And he will also possess more recent knowledge of the road we seek to travel. I trust there are no objections. I went to this useless chatter. Random Fox. Oh, we got Maid Fox. If you're to meet this acquaintance of yours, let's do it before Ishgard burns. He's a man of few words. Estinian. Let's go see if we can grab this thing. I bet if we go this way, we can loop around and get it. So southwest. Nope, never mind. It's too high. We're higher than we were, though, so... And it's also pretty far. It's gotta be over here somewhere. Oh, look, there's wild chocobos. That's very far. Oh, wow, those are red. Look at the red ones. The red ones are cool. We're running out of southwest. What's that thing? Now what we're here for. Okay, so I guess it's over there, over here somewhere. The wild chocobos look different. Maybe it's just the lack of the barding. I'm so used to seeing with them with barding that they just look so thin. The wild chocobo. Oh, I'm gonna turn the mount music back on. Hi, Tay. Welcome, welcome. I should say, Sir Tay. Welcome in, Sir Tay. Well, stand by hide and call me Leatherface. We have visitors. Okay, Leatherface. Oh, and if it ain't the lovely Iseo. It's been too long, girl. That it has, Marsuchamp. That it has. My companion and I are on the pilgrimage to Salmao. Might we stay in the Tailfeather for a while and prepare for the next leg of our journey? Of course, of course. Stay as long as you like. In fact, I wouldn't suggest leaving the forest at all. The dragons have been absolutely murderous of late. Forgive me, sir, but I'm not sure I understand. Do the dragons not bother you here in the forest? Bother us? Did Iseo not explain things to you, boy? You've seen them towering canopies all about, haven't you? If they were flying above the canopy, you'd barely be able to see the ground. As you expect, the local wildlife can't enough to stay hidden beneath the leaves, which is why the dragons do their hunting elsewhere, and we can do ours in peace. I see. Thank you for the explanation. You're welcome. Now, I won't need to stop. I know it won't stop your sail here, but dragons ain't the only things you need to keep an eye out for, especially if you're set on heading west. I'm thinking this gear is... Actually, this gear might be better than what we have. I'll go and grab the tank gear, maybe. I know the healing one will be better. Is this one better? This was slightly better. Yeah, slightly better. I dare say you wonder about what could possibly be worse than dragons, eh? Well, I'll tell you, it's bloody naff. That's what you might get if you crossed an antling with a megalith crab and taught the thing how to walk on 2 legs. They never used to stray far from their hives out of fear of the dragons, but they've gotten a lot more aggressive of late, sending out war parties for realms in all directions. They've even taken to harassing the Gervanians in their own lairs, if you can believe it. And when they venture into the forest, which is more and more, by the way, they certainly ain't afraid to come after my lot. I can only imagine how much worse it would be closer to Nat's home territory. Let's go and grab this as well. See, making the rounds, getting to know the hunters in these parts. Well, I'd like to help a real hunter. I'm overseeing 3 camps out to the east. The latest odds ain't seen me reporting over a fortnight. I'm too bloody busy to be playing messenger. You look right fierce enough to get the information out of them. It's simple. Job to earn you some coin. Can't let I say no to that. If that tickles your fancy, then you'll need to talk to the leaders of each camp. Leonelf, Bernart, and Aimbert. Hear what they have to say and get back to me when you're done. Hi, Don. Welcome, welcome. I'm sorry. Welcome in, Sir Don. Welcome, welcome. No? You don't need the luck of a maid fox? You already played Mahjong? How did you do? It would seem that much has changed in Gervania. The Nath are not wont to cause such strife when I lived here. But amazingly, and after that you got a lucky gotcha pull? That's amazing, Sir Don. I'm so proud of you. You lived here in Gervania? Aye, it was in the time following the calamity. My family was dead, my home was gone, and I had fled from the bitter cold into these lands. I knew not the paths of the forest then, and wandered out from under the protection of his bows. That was when I chanced upon Racefelger. He had descended from his mountain lair to hunt for food. My exhausted mind could not contend with the sight of the majestic worm, nor the vision of the past his present visage upon me. Thankfully, Master John found my unconscious form at the edge of the trees and nursed me back to health, and in Tailfeather I remained for some time. The place was wrong, the other just left the game and replaced by AI? That's awesome. Excellent work, Sir Don. Also, am I facing the wrong way? Hence your familiarity with the locals. But I interrupted you. You were saying these Nath are once peaceful people? Peaceful would not be the most fitting description. They are a fiercely territorial tribe, and any who intrude upon their domain are attacked without hesitation or quarter. Outside the borders of their homeland, however, they were rarely hostile. Indeed, we were even able to trade with them on occasion. Oh, thank you, Sir Don. They have changed then. What of it? We have not the time to creep through the underbrush on some roundabout route. I say we make straight for Salm Al and crushing the unruly insect we meet underfoot. More direct path then. Very well, let's first follow the trail west out of the forest to make for the statue of the Stained One. From there we shall have a fair view of the road that leads to Salm Al, shall we? Okay, thank you for stopping by, Sir Don. Enjoy your food. Alright, we can follow these down and go around. I think it's going well enough. Been running into a bit of trouble with these giant bugs in these woods, though. Okay. That's not much information. Plenty of food, plenty of food, plenty of food, plenty of food. Nothing out of the ordinary here. There's just one bird won't shut up. Haven't been able to catch wing for all his bloody screeching. It's not wasted, yeah. Some of these things are hard to get to. I have to go around to the north. We'll get this in a second. Looks like if we cut around this, we might be able to get a way up. Bandersnatch. Just you on a little bit. I woke up a little bit early. This is a bit of an incident the other day. Some fiend came stomping out of the tree line and gobbled up one of our fresh-caught birds. Wasn't a damn thing we could do about it. If we're going to keep this on this air, we need some extra hands. You tell the chief that. Oh, wrong button. I thought I cast it, but it didn't. Oh, wrong button. That's why I didn't cast. I'll keep moving. And chase by a brown bear. That'd be nice. I don't have any tacos though. I'm on it's like rice and veggies now. Which I guess not that different from tacos. I'm starting to feel a tad undergeared. I mean, I could if I had any wraps. I don't, though. Well, that looks cool. Look at that. Hey, Gordon. How's it going? Welcome, welcome. Oh, sorry. Welcome, Sir Gordon. Welcome, welcome. Oh, thank you. I was trying to wave, but it didn't work out so well, though. Should we chance to meet Marshal Jam again? Let me thank him. Had he not warned us to expect the Nath, I doubt I'll be standing here. No, I didn't. Do you know where to get that? What's the third game? I don't think there's any games that are close to being finished. Yeah, this is the only game we have active. Well, I guess we have V Rising, but that's not this week anyway. That'd be next week. Amid ruins that I would technically describe as Guardian, the style is not quite identical, betrays a definite resemblance. You have a scholar's eye, Master Alphino. The structure is in fact over 1,000 years old. It's a remnant of the age when our ancestors and the dragon kind lived in peace. Together. Oof, you claim this is evidence of our harmonious past? I was taught that these buildings were constructed by heretics in honor of your Dravanian masters. This rebel inspires no such awe in me. Stubborn fool, how desperate you cling to the false teaching of your beloved Holy See. Enough, both of you. You threaten the success of our mission with this incessant squabbling. Okay, they play reason with these two. Set aside your differences for now. Quite. Lest you forget, our goal is to prevent a war that which will claim the lives of Dravanians and Ishgardians alike. For to accomplish this, you must learn to tolerate each other's presence. Trust in Akela's gift. In time, the secrets of history will be brought into light. Let that be enough, Justinian. You would have me keep my counsel until Akela's vision confirm the truth? Very well, but bait me not. Our meeting with Valgar will likely provide the catalyst Akela's gift requires, as it did mine. Let's press on. Should I get the 130 gear for this? Or should I just go ahead and grab this? Let's go and grab this. Actually, no, let's skip for now. We'll skip it for now. We'll grab the healer one. We'll get the next set for the Red Mage. Despite the three great towers to the west, its guardians know them as Anix Shrine. The place serves as a route for Race Falgar's lesser kindred. If we are to reach the peak of Salmal, we must first beseech these dragons to open the way. Do not be disheartened. The one who leads them is a friend. Of rather more concern is the disposition of the Nath. Let us survey the approach to the towers and see if the path is clear. As much as I like that, I am somewhat trying to make progress, Sir Corden. I also am very forgetful and will probably forget to talk to them regardless. My goal is to make it to the level 56 quest today. The ones we were doing is level 52. I thought we were on 53, so we're doing level 52. So maybe we'll make the level 54 today. That seems like a good goal. I should probably do this. That's probably the one we detected before over here somewhere. Let's go try to grab it. We are going to switch to Ninja after we get to level 55. Oh, is this the bug place? It's in there, isn't it? It's probably gonna get dicey. It is. Alright, out we go. It's easy to get out than in. I mean, technically we could just drop over. Just drop outside. Oh, there's one up there somewhere that we missed. We'll get it, we'll get it. No worries. It's a little warm today. I'm thinking about turning on the fan. I took my socks off. I don't know why I still had them on. Yeah, I got my AC set lower than I normally have it, so... But it's just not kicking on just yet. Let's see the temperatures today. Right now, it is... 85. So it's not that hot, but it's getting warmer. Tomorrow's gonna be worse, but rainy. It's in the 80s all this week and next week. Fun. 'Tis as I feared, the road ahead is teeming with masked soldiers. Marsh Trump did not exaggerate then. These beastmen have grown brazen indeed if they threaten the dragon so openly. Do they intend to assault the lair itself? I pray they do not. Mighty though my Dravinian friends are, they are yet vulnerable to the Nath's muskets. There's no route save the one before us. Should the beastmen offer battle, we have no choice but to accept. Alright, let's go. If it's battle they want, it's battle they should get. Did they just cast Grenado? They just throw an O and land a grenade? Right? Yeah, that'd be better. That's like the old joke with the barbarian using cast iron and attacking people with a frying pan. Hey, this is a crystal up there. I take no pleasure in killing the Nath. 'Twas to avoid bloodshed that I agreed to join you on this journey. Well, cannot be helped. We may proceed into the courtyard together, but leave the task of hailing its occupants to me. And keep your lance on your back, Dragoon. On my word to the warrior fight, I shall start no fight. Only finish it. You're truly beyond salvation. Come then. I mean, that's pretty nice. You know, like, hey, if they start something, I'm gonna fight back. That's not bad. This one feels voiced.
Vidofnir!
Called it.
Ah, 'tis thee, little one. From above I did mistake thee for a Nath. 'Tis well I chanced to look again, or thou wouldst now be ash.
Don't have very good eyesight, do they?
Dear Vidofnir, how I have missed you. Would that I had come sooner, and not out of dire necessity.
Thou art troubled. Speak that I might know thy plight.
That's like how everyone talks to their mother. Wow, come sooner. Welcome, Sir Treeborn. Welcome, welcome. Like, oh, I wish I had come sooner and, you know, not when I needed you. But it's the way it always happens. Audio? Cheers. I'm sure cancer, Savik.
Thou wouldst have father admonish his brood brother.
Is that better, Sir Savik?
I would end this war without further bloodshed.
How am I to believe thee, little one, when thine own companion beareth Nidhogg's stolen eye?
Have care, dragon, or I shall gouge out one of yours.
Okay, maybe he's a little too aggressive.
You forget yourself, sir. We are here on a mission of peace.
Is that better? I turned up.
My sires
Okay,
will
I got you.
forbiddeth me from inviting discord to our home. 'Tis for this reason
I
and
bumped it down a
no
little bit.
other that thou still drawest breath, knight.
How's that? A third option you shall have, Sir Zavik. Random facts. That's really funny. Wait, what? What? This is not B Cyberfox. Let me look at that. That is a horrific mess. I don't know. It might be because we've never done it before. But it didn't load it. It didn't load the right model. It's set right. According to this, it should be working. I just load up manually. Oh, that's a thing. Is this one new?
Vidofnir, please. We must be allowed to convey our intentions to Resvelgar in person, with words of our own choosing. Grant us this favor, and open the way to Som Al.
Thou hast ever been welcome, little one. But I cannot grant thy wish. I am bound to remain here and protect my kin from the Nath's god.
Is there God here?
The Nath have summoned a primal.
Oh. Of course he did.
Pray excuse my forwardness, but if we were to eliminate the threat to your territory, would you consent to Lady Izel's request?
Is the audio better? Okay, according to the audio is fine.
Ha! Dost thou imagine thyself equal to the task? To succeed where dragons have failed?
Yeah, that's the name of the file. I was trying to make Fox the last word. Maybe I should fix it back.
'Tis beyond thee, mortal. But thou art welcome to try, nonetheless. Only know that idle promises shall avail thee naught.
I mean, that roar seemed
It
unnecessary.
would seem we have no choice but to make good on Alphino's offer. Why must our every bid for peace breed yet more war?
I have no idea if it's better or not. I'm gonna up here in a tune real quick. So now to summon their god, and thus is the mystery of their newfound belligerence laid to rest. Are you not glad, Lady Iceheart? I thought you would applaud them for summoning a primal to further their own ends. Ow! After all, you did. I did not reach out to Saint Shiva to further my own ends. I desired her strength only to forge anew the peace between man and dragon. What a fool I am to speak of peace to you, a bloodthirsty savage who murders without thought or of compunction. Enough, I say. If the Nath have truly brought forth their deity from the aether, we must face it together or watch our hopes fall apart. All now rest upon this primal's defeat. Everything of confronting it must first study its origins. What is the nature of this god? What manner of faith sustains its existence? My apologies, you're right, of course. Let us return to Tailfeather and consult with Marshajamp. He knows more of the Nath and their culture than most. So they've all got issues, but none of them thought to ask me for help. Do they think I'll bite off their heads or something? Anyway, I best prepare to round up birds from each camp. Thanks again for your help, friend. Say, since you already struck up a acquaintance with my people and all, maybe we'll lend a hand. I think they talk to you with their troubles readily enough. Oh, back already, are we? I met the Nath, did you? And what is it you like to? 7 of Prime, what you say? 7 hells. Well, I don't know bugger all about the Nath religion, if I'm honest. Beyond their trading habits, they never seem much point in asking. It should be that hard to find out. From time to time, we bartered with a small hive to the north and west of here. Outcasts of the main tribe. From what I understand. I reckon they'd be willing to tell you a bit about themselves if you give them the right incentives. That sounds promising. And what exactly would a Nath consider to be the right incentives? Oh, nothing your average hunter couldn't scratch up in a day or two, but seeing as you're in a hurry, you might want to divide the chores amongst yourselves. You want a good-sized jar of land trap nectar, a basket of kalim tree fruit, and always an Nath favorite, a generous portion of young Nanko flesh. I shall gather the fruit, leaving the lower branches of these forest giants to present little challenge to me. And I shall collect the nectar, with Master Alphino's arcane assistance. That leaves you to bring home the meat. You need to carve it from the smaller Nankas that live in the rivers. 3 big hunks should be enough, I reckon. Once you get everything together, you need to sit down at what we call the trading post. Here, I'll mark out the spot on your map for you. You've been most kind, Master Marshal Jump. Well then, let's attend to our respective tasks and reconvene at the trading post. I need to hardly add that the last one there is a rotten Nanka egg. Head for the river. We gotta go around, don't we? It's not that far. Oh, that's a blue thing. Blue Bandersnatch. Are you aggressive? I don't think so. That one is. Oh, it's right there. Looks like it's pretty far. Follow the river. It's just water, so they're probably in the water. They're like Pokemon. The Nanka evolve into the Ninkanampas. Yeah, we're almost 55, so we'll switch to classes soon. I do like Red Mage. It's fun. Get some gil that goes to waste because we're full. Yeah, it's so warm I feel like I could just lay down and sleep. Is that weird? I'm gonna try to work out after I stream, though. I was able to gather a goodly amount of nectar from the land traps, though I would not have known how to harvest it without Isao's help. Do you have the Nanka meat? Splendid. I should put this with Estinian's fruit and assemble a suitably generous-looking hamper for Nath. Alright, we're gonna switch over to Ninja now. Yeah, Warrior and Ninja are both high level, so maybe I shouldn't have bothered. Yeah, we got level 130 stuff on. I really like this outfit. It's nice. A little bit revealing. We get a ring. I don't think we need it. I don't think we need this one. I assume we go for the healer one. Or maybe the caster one. Everything appears to be in order. Assuming no one has any objections to my choice of presentation, I shall place our offerings at the trading post as instructed. Were I the Nath, I think that I would be suitably impressed. That's a bag. Well, how long must we wait? Should we have sound and signal of some sorts? Calm yourself, Master Alpha. Our offering has not gone unnoticed. I like the scuttling sounds. Click, click. Long has it been since hunters last came to trade, bearing gifts that filled the air with such delightful scents. Landtrap nectar, healing food, and Nanka flesh. What delectable foods you have brought for us. Our meager existence is much enriched by your bounty. Click, click, come hunters, come to our hive if you would trade. Cramped and stifling our homes are, but the rancid incense keeps the dragons at bay. Cramped. Stifling. And horribly smelly. But better live in stench than be cracked and crunched by dragon jaws, yes? Come, come, it's not far. I don't know, I think I'd rather smell nice. Or at least be around people that appreciate my, aroma. Oh, do we need to do a brush? We got 9 minutes. Okay, plenty of time. Hi, Sam. Welcome, welcome. How's it going? Click, click. Your presence has been announced to the storyteller. You must speak to our chosen leader in words. We are Vath. We are the non-mind. Okay. Hi, storyteller. I'm doing very well, thank you. A little bit warm, a little bit sleepy, but pretty good. I'll probably turn on a fan before too long. See if I can't wake myself up. Click, click. Welcome to our hive, hunters. You brought delicacies much sought after by our people. We are much pleased. What would you have in return? Random fox. We got classic fox. Please allow me to begin by thanking you for welcoming us into your home and for accepting our humble offerings. My companions and I are come in search of knowledge, specifically knowledge of your people's god. Knowledge alone? What strange hunters you are. If it is words you desire, then words you shall have. We are the Vath, and non-mind, and to speak is our fate. You will hear the tale of the god of the one mind summoned into our midst. The one mind, these are Naths who reside with the main colony? Yes, they are one, connected. But let us begin the story at the beginning. Some moons ago, a single dragon flew in from the east, bleeding and weak. It fell from the sky and into the hive. where it was formed by my brethren, and with spear and spell and musket the dragon was slain. Just like one that fled the battle with my kinsman, I should commend you for finishing the job. Dragons are fierce and terrible adversaries. The one mind would always cower when their winged shadows passed over the ground. But no longer. They had learned that a battle-weary Dravanium is easy prey. Thus did the Overmind decide to heed the words of the Black-Robed men. The one mind would call forth our god and unleash his blades upon the dragons. Dravanian lands become Nath lands, and ever larger would grow our domain. But our god ever hungers. The price he demands in crystals far exceeds the rewards for this war. We of the Vath despise and revile his insatiable existence. As you should. You're gonna have a yep, there it is. That we hear not each other's thoughts, generous hunter, you somehow know that we need help. Our weapon stocks are wanting. We need more. I should make a request of you. Please bring us buses with which to defend ourselves. You can take them from the Nath nearby. 2 will be sufficient. Are we sure these guys aren't Americans? I call upon the power of a primal for the greater good. Conscious of all that while that I do so at grave cost to the land, I reason that it is necessary evil and willingly shoulder the burden of my sin. In suggesting that such crimes can be justified, you may argue that I presume too much. But you must surely see that I am aware of the magnitude of my transgressions. Not so the Nath. They summon their deity for no greater purpose than to expand their dominion. To assign to the 7th Dawn, one sworn to eliminate the primal threat, the distinction you draw seems questionable at best. But the fact remains that my own grandfather wished to unleash the power of the 12 in an attempt to prevent the calamity. Thus, while I may not condone your actions, I at least understand them. Not so the Nath, as you so rightly put it. If they truly seek naught but territorial gain, I can only conclude that they are ignorant of the ruinous consequences of their god's insatiable appetite. The longer this primal is suffered to exist, the greater the suffering it will cause. It must be destroyed. How lightly you propose the destruction of this god, Master Alphinaud, a being of whom we know not. Has it occurred to you that you may be sending the warrior light to her death? No, Sigh, you have the right of it, Estina. To seem it is I who am guilty of presuming too much. Pray forgive me, Acalia. I do not fear my duty. Wait, Acalia need not face his foe alone. Like her, I am blessed with Echo's protection, and may do battle without fear of primal influence. Let me bear this burden. Ah, do you truly imagine yourself a second warrior of light? Remind me, how many primals have you faced, my lady? Not that it matters, we know not where this god resides or how to challenge it. Unless you mean to pray until it appears. Estina makes a valid point. Let us speak with this Vath and learn how to best secure an audience for their deity. And this, at least, I may be of assistance. The young lord certainly appears eager to prove his worth. We are Vath, we are non-mind. We do not hear the one-mind's thoughts. We cannot predict their will. Click, click. Put this idea from your minds, nurse hunters. If you meet with our god, then he will have your souls. Surely you're not so generous as that. Click, click. You wish to meet our god? Offer yourself as a sacrifice, and you will soon be brought before him. We would mourn the loss of such generous hunters, however. That's not really that promising. You're generous hunters, yes? Many gifts you brought, but not enough for all Vaths to enjoy. Maybe you could bring us just one more. You're very fond of Nanka flesh. Yes, the meat of a young Nanka would make a fine repast. Okay. Oh, we gotta go all the way down there for the stolen munitions? That sucks. I'm sure we'll get there eventually. I mean, the primal's probably in there somewhere, right? That makes sense. Well, that dagger is nasty looking. How do I... Somewhere there's a thing. There it is. Good enough. There's one up here? I think it's too far. It's probably over here somewhere where we can't get to it. We can try looking real quick. Never mind, it's way west. Forget it. It's over here somewhere. I do need to go brush my tail. I think it's about that time, right? Probably. I got a safe spot here. I think I'll go brush. Yeah, we're 1 minute early, but it's fine. I'll go brush. First this. I will be right back, okay? 3 minutes. And... Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. I am getting a mild headache, so I took something just to be safe. So I don't want to interfere with the stream. I don't want the headache to interfere with the stream, so I took something minor. I think it's the heat. I'm also turning on a fan, so we'll see if that helps as well. Very mild. I'm fine. I'm fine. We're all good. All right, we're back. Let's get back to it. I'll see my headset be a little bit too tight. I don't know. I don't think it's too tight though. It's fine. Okay. We've had to enjoy our naked flesh. Have you been out hunting yet? Have flesh. Another gift for the Vath? So unexpected. Yes, you have more of the words for your strange hunters hunger for. Listen now. The sense of the one mind are enmeshed by the overmind. What one sees, all see. What one feels, all feel. Is it raining? It's supposed to rain here tomorrow, I think. Or maybe tonight, I don't know. Alert a single Nath, the whole hive is alerted. Reach our god is undetected, all but impossible. I have stealth, though. Or hide, or whatever it's called. The Vath are wont to allude to certain concepts without explanation, but I believe I'm beginning to grasp a few of the fundamentals. What I understand, the king-like overmind sits at the center of Nath society, and his presence somehow allows the subjects to communicate without need for word or gesture. These Nath are the ones who inhabit the larger hive, are known as the overmind, the one mind, and it is by their combined will that the primal was summoned. Those who reside in the smaller hive, however, the Vath, or the non-mind, who, for reasons yet to escape me, seem to have been excluded from the telepathic bond which connects their Nath counterparts. Thus are the Vath ignorant of the one mind's thoughts and intentions, and of the nature of their own god. In summary, we have wasted our time. Not so. Perilous though it may be, the Vath did furnish with one certain method of approaching the primal, as sacrifices. Should we allow ourselves to be captured by in the environs of the colony, the Nath will bring us before the deity to make an offering of our souls. Forgive me, but let us be clear about what it is you propose. You mean to say that you would deliberately revoke the Nath, surrender yourself to what might generously be termed their custody, and then wait until their god arrives to claim your soul? That very well describes my plan. You will join me in this endeavor, will you not, Acalia? Judging by the great risk you took to prevent the summoning of Saint Shiva, you are not a woman to err on the side of caution. With that, I can fight at your side, warrior of light, but the power of the dragon is no protection against primal influence. Forgive me, but I must remain here with Master Alphino. Instead, Acalia, you and I shall challenge the guards at the entrance to the colony. Once the hive is roused, we shall feign a brief show of resistance, then allow them to take us prisoner. I feel like this would be a fun minigame. If they made it just so, like, you know, you don't recover as fast or whatever, and you just fight, you just keep fighting until you lose. They just keep coming in more and more numbers until you finally get overwhelmed. They can even make them go up, like, a level each time so they get a little bit stronger. That'd be fun. It's the same one. It's over there somewhere. Crisis score? Is that a game? I haven't played it. I played lots of games like that, though, the one I'm describing. It's a Logan. There's a moment like that. I mean, there is a moment in Halo ODST, I believe, where you're fighting and basically you're trying to survive. I should probably stop talking. That might be spoilers. Click, click, intruders, your lives are forfeit. Was that too much resistance? I think I put up too much resistance. The Overman must now be aware of our intrusion. Let us press on to the hive and ensure that we have our host's undivided attention. Alright, here we go. I don't know why we had to leave the hive to do that, but okay. Actually, this is kind of easy. I got that. Alright, we are starting to get a little overwhelmed here. These guys are a lot like the bugs in my dream where the bugs were invading. These are more humanoid though. Not a lot more humanoid, but a little bit. We don't want this guy joining the fight. Let's look at a healer. I almost said feeler. Why are they marching? They seem awfully weak. Ow! I hit my Lego. I'm also kind of hungry. So yesterday, the food that I was expecting on Wednesday showed up at work, and so I had double breakfast, and I stole an extra biscuit for today. But though it's pretty high in calories, I don't think it's very high in like food value. I don't know how to explain. My stomach's not happy. What is that? It looks like a fan. Eat some ice cream? I don't have any ice cream. getting outnumbered really quickly. Here we go. We heal up while we're waiting. Easy peasy. That should be sufficient if we don't have our host full attention before. We must surely have it now. Artists with the primal may be granted soon after our capture. Pray advise me once you have steeled your mind for the battle to come. I made a level 53 quest, so progress. I assume we're about to have a primal fight coming up. Should I go in as tank or go in as a DPS? You prepared then? Hold here, Kalia. When the next Nath comes, we offer no resistance. I just want to know what's faster. I would say tank is probably faster. But, I don't know. Surrender intruders, there is no escape. Enough, we surrender. We throw ourselves upon the mercy of your god. The scuttling is so cute. Scuttle, 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 scuttle. I also mean to be racist, but all these bugs look alike. Look at them. Oh, come on. That was good. I seem to be eager to proceed. Good. When they take us before the Lord, pray leave matters to me. I know what the summoning rituals holds true. I should be well placed to act. More sound of the river rushing through the ravine behind us. Passing loud, is it not? I imagine no one has served to mask our escapes. We need to withdraw temporarily. But you are prepared, are you not? I do hope so. Or to be dragged away from for sacrifice while you were haggling over the price of potions. I should not be amused. Random Fox. We got Vanilla Twist Fox. Basically, all the changes to my hair. Look at that. It's kind of funny. And my ears, I guess. Well, maybe there isn't like a dungeon thing. Ah!
Now we have but to wait.
Alright, let's wait.
O Lord Ravana, master of the sacred blades, wrath of the colony, conqueror of the world, hear our prayer. Pray grant unto your devoted children the gift of your divine presence.
He comes.
Already? That was quick. Is he a sword? Or 4 swords? That was cool. I wouldn't mind a fire sword tornado spell. What is he? Oh, ninja bug. Ninja bug!
all strength to the colony. Speak and I shall listen.
Oh, glorious General, we have captured intruders and would make unto you an offering of their lives.
See, now I'm cold. But it's not cold in here.
Feeble fleshlings dared to invade Natlands.
I think it's the whole food thing. When I woke up, I was down to, like 1 pound less than I was before.
Hear me, Lord Ravana. My companion and I did not come to contest your children's territory. We wished only to learn the reason you wage war against the dragons.
Thou wouldst flirt with death merely to satisfy thy curiosity. Wherefore should the glorious conquests of the Nath concern thee so, Elezen? Ah, mayhap thine own kind struggle against the worms fareth poorly, and thou art desirous of a pact.
We crave no alliance, Lord Ravana. Only peace. We would bring an end to our war with the dragons. Yet so
I mean, she
long
makes
as
good
they
points.
remain embroiled in this conflict with your children, our goal shall remain out of reach. Never before have the Nath risen up in such numbers, and never yet with you at their head. Why do you lead them to war?
Thy question hath no meaning. To live is but to fight.
He's got a big butt. Look at that.
Long have my children waited, gathering their strength in the shadow of thy ceaseless conflict. The Nath would see the Dravanians slain, and their territory secured. And by such fervent prayers am I now given form and purpose.
As I feared, your very existence is an obstacle to our goal. Since you are so fond of fighting, we challenge you, Lord of the Nath.
Alright, let's do it.
And should we emerge the victors, I would have you swear to withdraw your soldiers from Dravanian soil.
Thou art bold indeed to risk thy fleshy hide so readily. But
I like this voice actor.
I, Ravana, fourfold master of the blade, do accept thy challenge.
Even though I guess it's telepathy.
But should I emerge the victor, I would have thee swear to serve in mine army till thy last breath is spent. Do you accept?
I'm not keen on being enslaved forever, but... You know, I kind of like the cut of his jib.
I do. And I believe the first bout is mine.
You want a slave fox outfit? Like the... I mean... I probably can't use the slave Leia outfit. Wait, is she gonna turn into Shiva? I'm hesitant to do anything from Disney because they're very litigious. She's going full Shiva. I gotta sneeze. I mean, yeah, but can't you fight without that?
What is this? A god clad in flesh?
Is aught amiss, my lord? Thou wilt not break thy word, I trust.
I do. The only reason people can't fight promises is so they get influenced. Then she's already immune.
Mine oath is unbending as steel, little goddess. Thy ruse will but add to mine enjoyment.
Is that a crack because I'm a fox? Well, she's fighting. What's my purpose here? That's fair. Like, I could literally be stabbing him in the legs right now.
I thought myself stronger. Mayhap with more crystals?
Be thou god or maid, thou art nothing to me. And what of thee, mortal? Art thou warrior or craven?
He's calling me out now. Oh, I'm gonna stab your ankle so hard. Oh, yeah.
A warrior, then? Good! Mayhap thou will provide more sport than thy feeble companion.
Oh, you won't sport. Wait till me and Quincy get a hold of you. Oh, wait. Well, she's not dead. She's sitting up, so probably not dead. Okay, what do you guys think is faster? Alright, let's take this off. Alright, it's only 5 minutes. Let's switch tank. Less than 5 minutes. Okay, that's probably better, right? So what's up? Can't forgive me, I was overconfident. So here. Wait, are we in like a holding there? We can mount. Oh yeah, so guys, I just heard from Proza that she has to work tomorrow, so we will not be starting until evening. So the evening slot will still be Night Rain. I'm not sure what we'll do in the morning slot. Probably some Final Fantasy. A little bit further in this game. And then we may have to put Soul Mask on hold for a bit. If Soul Mask will hiatus. Because I am really interested in Night Rain and I want to play it before it gets too spoiled for me. I've been trying very hard to avoid spoilers, but I keep seeing them everywhere and I have to look away. So that's on my to-do list. Does anybody want to do Thok? Gas Thok? I feel like I'm cursing. Oh, probably too late to ask. Oh, I had to queued up. Ah! Hi, Car. Welcome, welcome. How's it going? Welcome to the channel. We're just playing some Final Fantasy. I streamed a little bit of everything, though. No spoiler? Yeah, I'm trying to avoid spoilers. So yeah, I may put Soul Mask on hold and just have the Saturday evening slot every week be Night Rain. And if we can, I think we're almost done with V Rising. We may finish that this week, or next week, sorry. Next week. Finish V Rising, and then I may put maybe a little bit of morning slot for Night Rain as well. I wish it would say, like, where I am in queue. We'll catch a fish. What I need to do... So all the gear I've been getting is useless. Got it. Nice. I caught a thing. See, I could switch to a different class and go do stuff, but I feel like as soon as I do, I'm just going to be brought right back here. Oh, there we go. I feel like somebody left. They were already ready when I clicked. Oh, maybe not. I know nothing about this fight, though. Let me already see this. Looks cool. They're very proud of that animation, and rightly so. It was a good animation.
To the song of the ringing steel.
This was like something I should put a cooldown on. minute, Fox. What we got? I'm dying. I'm getting beat down. Holy crap, Kirara, how do you do that? I'll refund you in a minute. I didn't even see what this one is. I am dying.
Rejoice in the glory of combat.
I'm rejoicing in the glory of combat. And getting beat up. I got 2 vulnerability stacks. That might be a problem.
Unyielding as the earth.
Take him down. We did it!
Thus does the sacred rite of combat proclaim the victor. I lay my blades at thy feet, child of man.
Post it in mod chat for... Oh. Everyone already left. Oh, I probably should have looked at the thing before the cutscene. Scuttle, scuttle, scuttle. Scatter roaches when you turn the lights on. I like this outfit.
You do not disappoint, warrior of light. Would that I had your skill in battle. I do begin to see why so many place their faith in you.
I feel like I did a pretty good job taking that. Yeah, let's take a look at our model before we proceed. Monarch Fox. Greetings, subjects. I shall be your ruler. Or it's like butterfly. Monarch butterfly or like queen? I think there's butterfly. I like the butterfly. Look at the butterfly clip in the hair. I like it. Okay.
For all his savagery, I do not think Ravana one to break his word.
That's fair.
Provided the dragons do not trespass upon Nath lands, they should have little to fear of the Primal's biting blades. We have done well, have we not? Come, let us return to Vidofnir and share these glad tidings.
We're walking off. There's no path that way. We're just like walking off toward the abyss.
Once more you achieve the impossible, bringer of light. But with every mortal heart that succumbs to fear and fury, another voice is joined to the chorus, beseeching divine succor. At their bidding, warring gods will shake the firmament, and your world will be consumed in the swelling storm of chaos.
Cows. Chaos cows. Oh, I need to refund Kivaru, don't I? Oh, got you. There. I just don't, like, Kivaru, you have the craziest luck I've ever seen. Back it goes. Alright, refunded. Okay. Ever since we first fought, have I seen you draw upon the full extent of your power, and never from afar to this day. You are a marvel to behold, Acalia. Well, it is time we rejoin our companions. They will be eager to hear our tale and continue our journey. It's the same one, just very far away. I just feel so slow. Is this faster than running, even? I'm not confident it is. I still find they're basically Pokemon. They're Nanka, and then they grow up, they're Nanky Nankas. That's just Pokemon. Do trees have beards? Wasn't that one of the characters in Lord of the Rings, Treebeard? Or am I thinking something else? I'm gonna turn this in first. Having the muskets? We even looted the box from them. Thank you, Hunter. With these, we can arm ourselves and defend ourselves. We have the same blood as an Nath, but even we find it utterly unnerving the way they think is one, the way they move as one. It's hard to imagine us as the same people. Okay, Lady Sail. Thank you for 12. Lord Ravana, you say? How curious the Vath never mentioned his name, and you're quite certain he would keep his word? There was honor beneath his savagery. That we survived the encounter at all was a miracle I must attribute to Acalia. Never did I doubt you, warrior of light, unlike some. We were gone so long that Master Alphino here nigh lost his wits with worry, feeling like a maid for her sweetheart he was. Christina, was it that truly necessary? Ha ha ha. Not too necessary, but certainly true. I'm starting to like Justinian. He and I seem to share a sense of humor a little bit. What matters is the Prime was banished, and her promise fulfilled. She returned to Vidifnir without delay. Lest you forget, this is but a means to secure an audience for the worm Racefelger. Nidhogg's meetings will not be halted by idle chatter. Come, now. We must make every moment count. You are unkind, Justinian. For all his experience and intellect, Alphino is still but a boy. It is! You got the grizzled old man, you got the lady, and you have the young teenager, I guess. Teenager over there. still want to... Is he younger than I am? Like, as a character? I feel like Miko's grow up faster. Look it up. I also have a longer lifespan compared to Mikote. Okay, so... Wait. Do I know that race? She's basically fresh out of college. Well, I never went to college, 'cause I'm just a cat. Meow. Should I be on our way to Anix Shrine, then? I will not have the dragons think that we've forgotten our bargain. We just teleport. What was this? Is this another thing we need? No. Why am I doing that? There's a quest here? Maybe? Oh, it's above me. Wait. I like this song. Thou art returned, little one. Hast thou abandoned thine ill-conceived contest with the Nath? Nay, my friend, we have returned in triumph. By Achilles' hand was the Beastman's god, Lord Ravana laid low. In his overconfidence, the Prime was swore to withdraw his followers from the lands and defend his feet. A promise we believe he will keep. And ask shall trouble you no longer. Deed is slain, then? How dost thou contend with his biting blades? The particulars matter not. Thou hast fulfilled thy promise, and I shall fulfill mine. Attend me, mortals. High unto you, the deepest reaches of morn. There shall you find Halo, the altar from which you may begin your ascent to the summit of Samal. But be fairly warned, the maidens of Nidhogg shall not lightly suffer your presence on the sacred mount. By your struggles within the cavern shall I judge your party possessed of sufficient fortitude to proceed. We shall not disappoint you, Vidofnir. If memory serves, the Cavern of Morn is entered from the second floor of the central tower. Let's begin the climb. Why can't they put an elevator? I don't really need one. They're dragons. Pretty sure most of them can fly. We're lucky there's any stairs. They don't need them. How tall is the second floor? Well, this is great power within you. Yes, you'll make a suitable adversary. Our youngest was learn the harshest battle. You'll find them just beyond the tower. Go and hold nothing back. Wait, down that way? Oh. Can we just, yeah, I think we can. Yeah. That's one floor! That's insane! I understand. Man is not fit to battle with dragons. Nevertheless, I'll do as Father asks. Who's next? I did just such things to come gone. You may beat him, but your game's in here. I started stabbing yet. Does he concur? What trigger is this? I will not let you make a mockery of me and my brothers. Okay. I'll beat them all down. If you really wanted to give them a lesson in humility, we could have fought them all at once. Just my arm. Yeah, I'm trying to do a little extra workout today. What is this? It's a horn, okay. Yeah, you guys want to hear something very sad? I got paid yesterday and already spent it all. Like, all of it. And then some. All of it. Yeah. Spent it all. I got my paycheck and spent it already. All of it. I think I spent like 180% of it. I get paid every other week. Just bills. Bills, bills, bills. There's always bills to pay. So younglings have learned their place. Do not worry. My intention is not to foster relations, but to teach. Younglings grow too prideful, doubting the strength of men. Thanks to you, they now understand. Yeah. Probably right. But no, basically the way I do my finances is I have my investments. So I am treating the investments as my personal, bills. There's a dead dragon there. And I'm using the money from that I make from my investments to go into savings. So it's kind of the opposite of what I should probably be doing, but the money from my investments is not enough to cover the investments right now. It will be soon. I did get news that, the investments are going to start paying off a little bit more starting September, I believe. So I'm looking forward to that. Oh, there's the thing we look for. It still won't cover, but I'm hoping the current price is only temporary. Okay, so we got all of them. Is that a Tyrannosaurus Rex? No. That's like a T-Rex combined with a one of the creatures from that movie Tremors. Is Cinnamon Z's backwards? What is that? Wait, we have a bunch of quests. I haven't been doing my class quests at all. Maybe I can do that tomorrow. Just take some time and just do all the class quests I have available. Well done, little one. As promised, I shall open the way to Salmal's summit for thee and thy companions. I save all the class quests to 60? Okay, we can do that. I just don't know how critical they are. Heed me now, children of man. The domain you seek to enter hath not seen visitors of your kind in nigh on 1,000 years. Though I freely grant you passage, your presence will not be welcomed. My presence is never welcomed. To my kin, this mountain is revered as holy ground and resting place both. Where you the minions of Nidhogg during your ascent, to certain they shall take great offense at your intrusion. We're grateful for your warnings, gentle Vidafnir. I do need to do the level 61, so I need to hit level 60 and then do all of them. I can do that. My final words are for thee, Dragoon. Have care to keep the stolen power thou wilt in check, lest it breed further despair. Estinian? The way is open. Let us not tarry here. I mean, he's already taking the blue dragoon to a new level with the deep black. A moment, shall we blindly forge on, knowing what the dangers that await us? Tiamat herself is said to guard this peak. I do not fear Nidhogg's consort. Any dragon foolish enough to bar our path shall feel the sting of my lance. Spoken like a true butcher, need I remind you that we are come to parley at peace? Let us be clear, heretic. 'Twas to save Ishgard and her people that I first lent my support to this doubtful venture. It is for their sake I go now to speak with Racefather. But I said nothing of Tiamat. Should the opportunity present itself to rid my people of one of their deadliest enemies, I shall take it. That is my duty as the Azure Dragoon. You are beyond redemption. We will accomplish nothing by bickering. If we are to meet with Racefilger, our path leads up the mountain. We shall defend ourselves from attack, but avoid conflict wherever possible. What other choice do we have? Wait, what? Alright, here we go. Oh, wow. We get a party. We're basically going with what we got. It's a full story mode. I mean, it's that sleeping gas. That's probably like an abbreviation of somno, which is like sleeping. I gotta sneeze again. How are we doing time? Do we need to run to ad soon? 4 minutes, so we're gonna be late. Okay, whatever. That's fine. We'll be late on this one, and we'll just run one more, and it should be enough. I don't truly care about the ads. I only do them so that they kill the pre-roll for new people coming in. He's attacking the other one, so I'm the only... Wait, which one is Justinian hitting? I bet he's attacking this one. What's my, I found my AoE. I keep hearing a cat meowing. Very strange. Like in-game, not out-of-game. I got headphones on. I can't hear anything. I can't even hear myself talking. I mean, I can. It just sounds weird. So I don't know, like, if I'm talking properly or if I'm, like, sounding odd. I'm just doing the best I can. Very improper. That's unfortunate. Do you guys not hear the, like, the meow every now and then? Is that part of the music? Wait, are these the cat things? The flying cat? They are the flying cats. That's why I'm hearing them meowing. That's what... Okay. So, yeah, we're murdering little cats. The flying cat bat things. If we just merge the name cat with the name bat, what do we come up with?
Know your folly.
How about cat? Or bat? Go bat?
Away with you.
I don't know how to use the three motor skills. It's been so long. And somebody told me that the single target one does more damage if I don't bother. So I just, you know, just do my thing. Ninja might have been a poor choice for my class. Probably just do something simpler.
Your guard is down. Know your folly.
You wanted to say, like, know your place. Is that another game? I think I brushed my tail. That's annoying. Hydrate. Adding. If we don't take down the boss, we're never gonna get it. What did that do for him? I didn't heal him. So I don't know what the purpose of that was. I don't want to kill the fox. Wait, that's not a fox. It's got wings. Oh, we gotta kill it. It's a fake fox. We must kill it. Alright, so when they all attack a different target for me, it dies almost as fast as what the thing I'm killing. Good to know. Is it gonna keep bombing the platform? It is. I can have wings? I don't have wings though. Yeah, you can have wings, but it's dead. I'm too short. Oh. I was like, is he coming back down? I thought he was gonna come back down. More stabbing. Now I'm sleepy. I'm fighting it off. I can imagine how I'm gonna feel after I work out. Hopefully more energetic, honestly. I slept okay last night. I didn't sleep bad or anything. Keep running away. And we got 80 minutes, so I could go brush my tail real quick. It's a possibility. Is that a weapon on his tail? My eyes keep closing. Those things don't look what you call it? Interruptible. Looks like it did look like it's come back. Yeah, she's doing great.
Taste my loss.
Treasure? Keep going up, I guess. Gallimimus. I know that from Jurassic Park. Now, what would she done if I was a tank? Should have played a different role. Should be a DPS. I probably should get him a stretch, that'd be nice. Ergo Dragon! Ergo!
Your guard is down.
There's a dragon. Did his guard go down? Keep rising. End of the realm. End of the map. Blue dragon. Blue gray? That looks like her. Tiaman, Counselor Nidhogg, we beseech you, grant a safe passage to the mountain summit. We mean you no harm. As I thought, blind to reason like all the rest. If you would see our mission to its conclusion, you know what must be done. Such rage and rancor. Is there truly no other way? did I screw up? I think I screwed up. Screw up again. I don't know what that means. Maybe get away from each other, maybe? I wonder how much damage it does up close. Yeah, I know, and I know it does more damage the closer you are to it. I just wonder how much damage that does when you're right up close to it.
I will end your struggles.
Away with you!
I spaced out for a second. Yeah, I need to move around a bit. I'm suddenly sleepy. Let's finish it. I don't know if we can. We're not far off though. I guess we would have killed it if we would have stayed in. We did it! Not bad. Let's go grab the treasure. We got a kitten! Very nice. Alright, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go brush. It is that time again. I dodged the coins, but you didn't see them hit me. I'll be right back, okay? Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. About 1 minute late. It's fine though. It's fine. I exit and see. That's waiting for me. Oh, we still have the timer going. Alright, out we go. Oh, hey, we got another connection. See, feel, think. Oh. Yeah, I tried to walk around a little bit, see if I could shake off this fatigue. I feel a little bit better for now. I'll probably come back really quick though. We'll see. Acalia! Proceed to Tiamat was the last. I sense no other dragons nearby. There's one up there. What's happening? Gasp. Nidhogg, he roars. He knows we're here then? His fury. Gasp, it bleeds through the eye. Fear not, I am yet my own master. But if that damned worm's wrath burns hotter than flame, come the heart of the dragon's homeland yet lies before us. Well, if nothing else, we've made it through this entire zone, so we're... Well, thus to be add another link to the chain of vengeance. Oh, Saint Shiva, when will it end? Yeah, the wheel of violence never stops turning until somebody gets off and forgives.
To the peak of Som Al, at the end of a perilous mountain path, whence could be seen a string of pearl-like islands,
Oh, that's nice.
floating impossibly atop a sea of clouds. To a domain where dragons and men had once lived in harmony, whose majesty no mortal eye had glimpsed for nigh on 1,000 years, they came.
Three crystals. The churning mist. Isn't there another zone we were in called the Sea of Clouds? They just said Sea of Clouds? I don't know, it made me think. Let's head up, let's at least, So did we learn how to fly the other place? We missed... There's 2 more things we missed somewhere? Oh well. Let's go another time. There's literally one right here. Reached at last, the peak of Samo. Just said it'd be the highest mountain in all of Eorzea, you know. I thought it cold in Korthus. The air here carries the chill of a dozen winters. We attune, we touch the chocobo thing, we feed our quesadilla. You know, have some greens. Oh yeah, it could be. I still know the purpose of those things are, as opposed to these. Now that we've scaled the mountain, there remains the problem of finding Racefelger himself. There's a Moogle! I see it! What creature is that? I gotta sneeze. He's just dancing. I gotta sneeze. Okay, I sneeze. Kayla, do my eyes see me or was that a Moogle? What's it doing here? It's my understanding that they only dwell with the Twellswood. I certainly never expect to see one in the Churning Mists. If the Moogle does live here, however, he may know where Racefolger makes his lair. Quickly now, before we lose the creature completely. So yeah, we had not yet started that zone when we started today, so... Let's see, how many zones are there? It's like there's... 6, assuming this is all by expansion. Wait, what happened? I don't know, I made something angry. Oh well. So what portals are left for Relic when teleport at charges have been returned in real life days? Oh! Oh, he's gone. Okay, let's find our search. That makes sense. Alright, so let's look at our classes. What level are we on now? We're on 53. So, we could probably get, okay, Warrior's 56, so we don't have to worry about that one. So we could probably finish to get Ninja 56 and get Red Mage 56. We're doing okay leveling 3 classes for now. I don't know how long it's gonna last. Eventually it's gonna outpace us, I think. What is that? Oh. I see no evidence of this Moogle of yours. Are you certain it wasn't Trick of Light? Perhaps it was simply one of these strange plants shifting in the breeze. Don't be dumb, Estinian. I've heard tales of these Moogles, but it's the first time I've ever laid eyes on one. They are rather adorable, aren't they? They are. They're very cute. What? Why do you stare at me so? Can I not find a creature adorable? My heart is not truly made of ice. Yeah, keep telling yourself that, beautiful. I'm sure that kept Moogle fleeing in this direction. Could he be concealing himself with magic? No weapons. Actually, this might actually be an upgrade for the first time. Confound it. Could we enlist the aid of one of the local Moogles? I'm certain Racefolger would not lose for long. If that enables me to see the presence of dragons, I can only identify Nidhogg with any certainty. We could wander the mist for days and not know if we were any closer to his brood brother. In those days are days we cannot well afford to squander. Shall we divide our forces then? Isael, may I ask you to question any dragons whom you judge it safe to approach? I shall try. Yet I fear the influence of Nidhogg's rage will win most of the Dravanians in this area deaf to reason. What of you, Master Alphino? I have not yet given up on the Moogles. Okay, they come with the Gridania. I mean, petition aid of the Moogles kin in Twellswood. After that business with the Moogle Mag, I dare say they'd be glad to help us. Assuming you have no need of me, I shall remain here. Nidhogg senses both the loss of his consort and the coming of the Eye, and his attention is firmly fixed in this direction. I mean to do what I can to hold his gaze, and hope that it might delay any action against Ishgard. Thank you, Mr. Nan. Come then, Akela, let's make haste for Gridania and rendezvous at Nalfika's altar. Ah, but I forgot to tell you. There's an aetherite of ancient corruption here, which should make the return journey rather less arduous. Pray to Nalfika to use it. Can you imagine if I forgotten how to walk all this way again? I wonder if you have to go through a dungeon to get up here every time. I sent word to the Elder Seats here upon arriving in Gridania, and I am pleased to report that she has agreed to grant us an audience. Anyone can help us to contact the 12 Muggles. It is she. I respect at the Lotus Stand. I trust you're familiar with the Conjurer Station to this entrance? I guess so. Oh, that's a pretty outfit. I was looking at it from the back, but I like it. Elder Seats here awaits you. Pray follow me. It's a little short from the front, but from the back it looks nice. I bid you welcome, friends. The Admiral spoke of having met with you, but it's no less of a relief to see you safe and hail with my own eyes. Oh yeah, I forgot we're, like, not welcome in anywhere here. Not welcome in the Olda. We humbly thank you for agreeing to receive us upon such short notice, my lady. And for all you have done for us in our absence. Would that it were solely to express our gratitude that we came to this day. Alas, the tides of battle yet dictate our comings and goings. Elder Seats here. We would beg your wisdom in the matter that may finally bring an end to the Dragonsong War. Speak on, friend. I see. So seeking means to contact these Muggles of the Turning Mists. Kupo Papo. Popo? I don't know. I say Kupu. Kupo? Whatever. I don't know. I can't speak Moogle. Greetings, Couple Cop. What do I wield the pleasure of your company? I was struck by the sun urge to bring you some fruit, Connie, and I'm glad I did. Tell me more about these Muggles in the sky, Kupo. I'm glad to tell you all I know, though it amounts to precious little. We encountered Moogle high in the clouds of Dravania, and had hoped that you and your kin in Swellswood might agree to facilitate a meeting. Correct me if I'm mistaken, Kuplo, but there are legends, are there not, which speak of Muggles who dwelled beyond the clouds? Indeed there are, Kupo. Long, long ago, back when the world was still young, they say my ancestors served the gods up in the heavens. Of course, that was before their masters took to bickering like spoiled children. I mean children, I think I said children. Ah yes, the tale of good King Moggle Mog Felth. He is revered for holding fast to a rope of miraculous length that his subjects might climb down. Ow! What was that for? I'm stretching my arm, not eating my hand. My arm, so, like, you know how you, like, arm wrestle? Like, not that I've arm wrestled in a very, very long time. But my right arm, my injured one, it can't bend backwards. Like, if I were to lose an arm wrestling contest, it would hurt very badly. So I'm trying to slowly stretch that out and get my flexibility back. Like, that's the latest motion that I'm trying to get back. So I was just trying to stretch that out a little bit. Oh yes, good tale. Alright, I did. The track is not great. Alright, now I'm gonna eat a mint, so calm down. See, it didn't even register my hand going up that time. Right here, I'll put my hand on my forehead. That worked. Put my hand over my mouth? That's not my mouth. I don't know. I only use one hand. I don't know why I had both of them up there. Okay. Anyway, the subjects might climb down from the sky and escape to the world below. Ignoring the more fanciful aspects of the tale, it may well be that the Kuplo's ancestors hailed from the Turning Mists. Given how long his kin have resided in the Fellswood, it's very possible that details of their history have faded into myth. I don't understand why creatures that fly need to climb down a rope. Indeed, Master Alphino, such stories often contain a measure of truth. It's like the Muggles of the Turning Mists tell similar tales of the world below. Hair? Is my hair getting in my face again? I can well imagine why them, when you encountered, fled at your approach. Oh, fleeing is second nature to us. We often hide when the larger races come tramping through the forest. Of course, where there's one Moogle, there's bound to be more. Which if I have decided to take a trip to the clouds, Kupo, they surely won't be afraid to talk to me. I was hoping I might say that, Master Kuplo. You will accompany us then? Just you try and stop me, Kupo. I'll admit that the thought of venturing outside the 12 was a bit unsettling. But I can hardly refuse a chance to meet my distant cousins. Oh, model hair sticking through? It does that sometimes. Like, if I turn a certain way, the hair just kind of comes through. If you'll have me, I too will accompany you on this venture, and lend my voice to your cause as Ambassador of Gridania. Wait, can we teleport her? My lady, are you quite certain? How do we get her there? Like, we could stuff the Moogle in our bag, but she's too big. How oft has our nation turned to silence the Seventh Dawn in its hour of need? How oft have we asked the Warrior of Light to risk her life to save our own? Full many times I say to you, and never have they refused us. Thus do I choose this day to offer mine aid to our allies for the good of the realm. Is this not just? A most unexpected and most welcome offer, Elder Seetsier. We would be honored by your presence. If we return to the summit and inform our companions of these developments, I will serve as Elder Seetsier's guide on the journey back to Samal. It being a path I've already trodden, I do not anticipate any great difficulties. Besides, we shall have the Elder Seetsier's personal guard to escort us. Where's the entrance? It's over here, right? Yeah. I think it moves. Are the Moogles messing with him while they're invisible? Well met, Warrior of Light. Nidhogg is not stirred, but he watches us, unblinking. The Elder Seetsier herself answers your call? Then there is naught to do but wait. Hope we won't be waiting long. They're here, Acalia. Greetings, my friends. I'm happy to report our journey was mercifully uneventful, devoid as the road was of Travanians. It seems the dragons have abandoned Samal for the turning mists. Elder Seetsier, may I present to you Sir Estinian Ishgard's Azure Dragoon. It's an honor to meet you, Sir Estinian. I've heard many tales of your order's extraordinary skill and courage. Friends, I feel it only right to inform you that we are not alone. The Moogles are all around us even as we speak. I should imagine they are more than a little concerned by the horde of strangers that have descended upon their home. May now be an opportune moment to introduce ourselves. This should serve. They're hiding, of course, but there are so many of them, Kupo. I am Connie Sinna. My companions and I have braved the long road from the Twelvewood to share words with you. On this, the occasion of our first meeting, we bring an offering of light and wind. I like the, that's so great. I love it. I was like, where's the wind coming from? But he's blowing. That's great. Oh, such a gentle and pleasing flow, Kupo. That's a big Moogle! I am Moglin, the chieftain of this Moogle clan. That's a swollen Moogle. Chieftain Moglin, it's an honor to meet you. Greetings, I'm Kuplo Kop, ambassador of the 12 Wood Muggles. Murder Fox? The Moogle from the world below? Your hide is of a different hue, but that palm is unmistakable. I might need a moment here, Kupo. My companions were no less surprised to learn of your existence here amongst the clouds. I hope they did not startle you overmuch in their eagerness to make your acquaintance. Full well can I imagine your wariness. I am told that men have not walked here in nigh on 1,000 winters. Maybe you'll forgive them their forwardness when I unfold to you the grave matter which first brought them into your midst. My companions crave an audience with the Great Worm Racefolker, that they might negotiate an end to the war twixt man and dragon. An end to war, you say? I trust you, Connie Senna. The light of peace shines brightly within your soul. And I'm afraid the same cannot be said of your friends. To be plain, we did not hide ourselves because they were the first of your kind to be seen here in 1,000 years. Well, not only because of that, we hid because we smelled dragon blood. These skies are home to many, many dragons. While some crave peace, such as Racefolker, many others crave the opposite, such as Nidhogg. Suffice to say, we are worried that the presence of your blood-splattered warrior friends will attract the attention of the nastier kind, and invite destruction into our happy home. Now just a moment, Chieftain. Acalia here may have doled out the odd trashing or two, as always for a really good reason. She's championed the 12 of Muggles, and I'll not hear her good name slandered. Now, Ambassador, let's not ruffle each other's fur. I shall, of course, take your testimony into consideration. If I may, Chieftain, there's little room for trust twixt strangers. Might we not take this opportunity to learn more of each other? That's a good idea. Maybe we can sit down, you know, have a meal. I imagine you'll have some sort of ingredient that you want me to go out and gather. Excellent suggestion, Kupo. In the interest of fostering friendship and keeping an eye on you, I extend you the hospitality of Mockholm. Prove yourselves worthy of our assistance, and it will be yours. I shall be watching, Kupo. You know, I was always wondering, you ever heard the expression break bread? Why is that an expression? Would you just cut the bread? Or just bite the bread? Tell me, in the world down below, do all your kind look so different from one another? It must be terribly disconcerting. What was it Kuplo Kop called you again? Acalia. Oof, your names are odd, as odd as your appearance. Have you ever considered a nice Moogle name? Moglin is taken, by the way, Kupo. As are Moghan, Mogmug, and Mogwin, those being the names of the 3 wise Moogles who will administer the momentous challenges that I have devised to measure your worth. I call them the trials of trustworthiness. Undertake these trials, and we shall soon. I can't talk. Water. Nice tries again. We shall soon see whether or not you are worthy of our aid. See, was that so hard? Alright, we can get the rope stuff right there. Hello, yes, I'm Moghan, the foremost alchemist in Mockholm, if you must know. If your tummy's gloopy or your wings droopy, I have a potion to fix that. Or I would if I didn't keep running out of ingredients. Lucky you're here to do my chore, or trial. Yes, go forth, mighty adventure, and mightily pluck the 3 springs of cloud's breath for me. You'll find a blooming near the interested Isle Tome. It's not the safest places, so don't let yourself be too distracted by the pretty flowers, Kupo. Let's go and grab all the quests, because I imagine they're all going to be, like, right outside. Hi, Nibble. How's it going? Welcome. Hi. Can I wave? Wave? Kinda, maybe. Oh, yes, you have the pleasure of speaking with Mogbug. I know. I am the fluffiest and most enchanting creature you've ever laid eyes upon, Kupo. How are you doing today, Nebu? Isn't it easy being this adorable? I can barely take a stroll outside without those relentless Ravanians throwing themselves at me. Why, they look as if they might just gobble me right up. In any case, feeling their overbearing adulation is growing a bit tiresome. Your trial, madam, is this Find those ancient archaeosaurs and slap some manners to them, Kupo. Perhaps a firm smack on the snout will teach them to appreciate my charm from afar. Yep. Yeah, the hand pack is not great, but it's okay. Alright, this time I'll take the red mage weapon, I think. Did you miss me with the box? Mogwit's name and art's my game. When it comes to painting, there are none in Mogholm who can match my talent with brush, Kupo. I know why you have come. Chieftain Moglin has demanded that I test your trustworthiness. It did appear, it just very fast fell through. It just missed me so badly that it just fell through. We're gonna project still feel far from your goal? Well, if you're worried about that, maybe set some like mid goals. Like, okay, you got your goal, like your primary goal, but then like, okay, well here's the halfway point, or you know, here's the the 10% mark or whatever. Just set closer goals. That way you feel like you're making progress. As long as you feel like you're making progress, it's a lot easier to keep moving. As I trust no one to create art that will satisfy me, I instead of charge you with retrieving the masterpiece that I seem to have misplaced. It was an ambitious and innovative work, guaranteed to fetch at least 4 Kupo nuts on the open market. I must find it. Question the masses. Surely the pebble painted with such vibrant color and unmistakable panache cannot escape the notice of every Moogle in Mogholm. That's a long way. Mogwit is missing his masterpiece, Kupo. Oh, you mean the paint-smeared mess of a pebble? I've not seen it recently. In fact, a fact for which my eyes are profoundly grateful. So it might not be as pretty as this person believes. That's quite a number. 400 trillion is very large. Maybe you should set like a 0.001% goal. What would that be? Master Mogwin has misplaced his masterpiece, Kupo. Oh, happy day. I'm the switcher and finding it. I will soon have a genuine Mogwin for the price of a little perspiration. Honestly, who has 4 Kupo nuts such lying about to spend on such luxuries? Okay, so some people like it. So some people like the art and some people don't. That's scratching my head. Don't worry about it. I'll get bonked. Oh, I don't know much about his stone, but I knew Mogwin's been creeping out back to Samo's summit for some time, Kupo. Maybe left it up there. Convenient ramp right here. Wait. Where is he? Oh wait, look at this. I forgot about ether currents. Just have to run into one. $8 million. Okay, well, I mean, that's not bad. That's a goal. Goal, at least. How close are you to reaching 8 million? I guess one's supposed to come over here. Oh, he's right there. You think that about Nora? You give a shot? Okay, good luck. Best of luck to you, Nebu. Well, what did you find out, Kupo? Ah, yes. Now that you mention it, I do seem to recall leaving my pebble out in the sun to dry. The second part of your trial commences. Go adventure and retrieve my masterpiece before some art-starved admirer swipes the stone for himself. So I went up there in haste. Best to do it? I believe in you, Nebu. Go for it. Would you like to share what your goal is? And wait. Okay. Well, good luck then. Let me know if you pull it off, okay? Let's go out. Let my health regenerate a little bit, so I don't die instantly. Don't worry, Tay. You'll see when he's done. Oh, third leg forward. They hit you with the tail. Oh, wait, there's another one. More of that cloud spread stuff. Oh, there's one. We got one over this way, right? We got one there, we got one over there. Let's grab one up this way. I guess it could be up there somewhere. I do love the music of the Primals in this game. Is that the band? Like, I keep seeing like the Primals pop up. Is that the artist that makes this? Now climb. What's up here? Okay, all the trials complete. We're doing great. We are doing great. So I don't think we're gonna make our goal though. We're doing level 54, so let's see. I thought we were on 53, but we're actually on 52. So I wanted to go to 56, so getting to 54 means we're one short of our 3-level stretch. But we just hit 54, so we're gonna be a little bit. I doubt we're gonna hit higher than that. I doubt we'll get to 55 today. That's okay. We got tomorrow though, as it turns out. We were gonna play Night Rain, but still have everyone available in the morning or early afternoon. Glad to play it in the evening. Do you have a Kupo? Is my masterpiece save? Yes, this is my work. Is it not exquisite? I call it Contemplations of Zenith. Thank you, madam. At last I can exchange my art for those delectable Kupo nuts. Chieftain Moglim will hear his valorous deed. Let's go and grab the Red Mage Rapier. Be able to humble my Dovanian devotees? Wonderful, you're as capable as I am catfitting, Kupo. So my precious perfection does not excuse those louts from pursuing me so mercilessly, their tongues lolling and bellies rumbling. The Dovanians of the ilk have much to learn about acceptable acts of admiration. Okay, I don't need any of those things. I guess I'll grab This one? So I have, you know, I think red stuff might stack. I haven't grabbed the red ones. At some point, I gotta go through my inventory again. Did you have any trouble finding Cloud's Breath? I didn't need it quite urgent, you know. A little bit of trouble finding it. Oh, yes, these are perfect, Kupo. Now I have the main ingredient for my palm tonic. Speaking of which, how are you feeling, miss? Should you ever feel your palm losing its balance, then I'm removal, Kupo. I don't think I have a palm. These don't look like they're any better. Let me check my, like, is it better? Is it, like, what's better about it? I don't know what it is, but I'm gonna hold on to it for now. Okay, if that is what you insist on calling yourself, you have completed the trials of trustworthiness administered by the taskmasters Mogin, Mogbug, and Moglin. During these grueling tests of character, I closely observed your conduct as well as that of your companions. And I'm decided, Kupo. Gather your friends before me now so I may not repeat myself needlessly. Can we just shout? Oh wait, do you have something for me? Oh, you need a bath? Have you ever bathed in the waters to the northeast? Of course not, because a gang of burly Robkins have been attacking any who goes near them, Kupo. You're kind of say few that might scare them away, giving me time for a dip in the waters. Yeah, you don't want to be all stinky. Are these trials over then? My tasks have been a little more than household chores. For hosts like not to grant their aid after working us like pack chocobos, I shall demand compensation Kupo nuts out of principle. Hope it will not come to that. Let's hear the chieftain's verdict, shall we? How go your trials, Warrior of Light? I myself have been sent on a number of expeditions to chastise the local dragon population. Did the chieftain not wish to avoid inflaming the Dravanians? Such contradictions aside, our hosts seem entranced by the height of my leap. They compare me to a Mog, a lance-wielding Moogle warrior of Eld, who also favors such attacks. So it's meant as a compliment, I expect, but I doubt those furry lumps could outleap a coracle lamb, much less a dragoon. Conclude your business here swiftly, Akela. I like not this place. He can jump very high, I'll give him that, but they can fly. Standing here in Mogholm, my thoughts turn inevitably to the legend of good King Moggle Mog 12, in his seat in the heavens. Like most, I thought of no more than a myth, a story for younglings that grew with the telling. With every passing moment, I've become more certain we have discovered the origin of the tale. Full eager am I to hear what the chieftain has to say. What sorcery is this? That my heart should stir at mere fluffiness. I think I got a path in. What do you guys think? Okay, I was... No matter, what is it? Chieftain Moglin has made his decision? Well then, let's not keep him waiting then. You gotta watch out for the fluffiness, it'll get you. We've become such friends, Kupo. My Moogle cousins love to sing and dance just as much as I do. Chieftain Moglin's finally come to a decision, has he? Well, I suppose I'd better float over and see him then. Never have I seen such determined workers, Kupo. It would have taken us moons to complete all these dreary chores and niggling errands. And have our labors filled in the purity of our intentions, Chieftain? Without a doubt. In fact, there was never really all that much doubt to begin with. You were, after all, already friends with a fellow Moogle. But to see if any meeting with the Festivities could take place, certain preparations need to be made. What better way to help you pass the time than by having you perform all the tiresome tasks that no one ever wants to do, Kupo? Grrr. Oh dear. The horn! Bring out the horn! Quickly now! We're blowing this wondrous instrument whenever we should speak to the Great Worm, Kupo. We have we haven't perhaps been treating it with the care it deserves of late. I think Magan may have sat on it. So we need some time for cleaning and polishing and straightening. That's funny. No lasting harm done, though. Now you simply need to head to Zenith, the Borm's Glen to the west, and give the horn a good toot. We're in your debt, Chieftain. Thanks to your noble gift, we shall finally have a chance to plead our case to Racefogger. Very possibly, yes, but I wouldn't get my hopes up too high, Kupo. The old worm isn't terribly fond of, Your concern is appreciated, but I'm quite certain that Racefogger will welcome our overtures. Should we ever arrive at his lair? Come. We have squandered enough time already. He's very impatient. Chieftain Malcolm, we thank you for your gracious hospitality. Though we must soon take our leave, I pray that we may continue to nurture the shoots of this new-sprung friendship twixt earth and sky. That was my head again. Calm down. Of course, Kupo. Visit us whenever you wish. Consider Malcolm your home amongst the clouds. Their hands are so tiny. Thanks for the help, Kupo. I doubt I would have ever found time for all those rotten chores. Hey, it wasn't my idea. The chieftain spent a little less time sitting about and a little more time chieftaining. Things never got so messy in the first place. And he was the one who sat on the horn, by the way. But now all the errands are done and the horn is fixed, so all's well that ends well. Eh, Kupo? Well, I expect you could be on your way. Did I mention your friend was looking for you, Kupo? If not, Alpha was looking for you. I'm waiting just outside stretching my wings. Let me know when you're ready to depart. Where do we need to go? I don't see a path this way. I think we have to go this way and then go that way. Where is Justinian? Hope he's not getting himself into trouble. To the best of my knowledge, we have all that we need for our trip to Zenith, and I believe the Elder Seeds and Revenue will soon be making the journey back to Gridania. It would be remiss of us, I think, not to convey our gratitude to them properly, going our separate ways. Or prior to going our separate ways, shall we? Alphino, Kaylee, I do humbly thank you for what has been a most enlightening experience. Were it not for your pioneering spirit, the existence of these Muggles might have never been revealed to us. It is we who should be thankful, Elder Seedseer. Were it not for your time and diplomacy, they would never have chosen to reveal themselves at all. It was your presence, Kupo Cop, that ultimately won us their trust. It must have taken great courage to leave the sanctuary of the Twellswood. We are exceedingly glad that you did. It is my pleasure, Kupo. I have made so many new friends and have so many fantastic tales to tell my kinsmuggles back home. And it is to our home that we must now return. May you ever walk in the light of the crystal, my friends. Safe journey, Elder Seedseer. We too must be on our way. Racefogger awaits. Warrior Flight. Pay attention close to your companion, Sir Justinian. Beneath that stoical facade, a storm of anguish seethes unseen. Have you said your goodbyes and vabbed away your tears, Kupo? Then we're indeed ready to go. Okay, we're starting to get better gear now. Which class should we focus on, you think? I feel like we're more likely to get warrior gear later on. Warrior's already 56, so I think we can stick to rogue for now. And red mage. As Chief Malga already explained, the shiny instrument we gave you is the best means of grabbing Grace Footer's attention. I'll come along and show the relay to Zenith. That's the big palace where we need to blow the horn. First things first, though, we need to make for that. For Asa? Oh, and watch out for rampage dragons. Now, maybe that should have been the first thing, Kupo. There's also a blue thing over there. Let's go grab it. You don't think of heading toward Asa, are you? Best rush if you are. Archaeosaurs stalk the road looking for an easy meal. If only someone could drive them away, Kupo. You seem the type for dragon hunting. Why don't you slay 3 of the Archaeosaurs and open the road back up for Moogle traffic? Once he's done, let Magmont and Asa know. Okay. Peek Quesadilla real quick. I gotta go kill some people, kill some dragons over here, kill some things over there. That seems closer, so let's go right first. Oh, we also should be checking for ether. Northwest, so that's over this way, probably. We'll check again when we get closer this way. There might be one over here that's closer over there. This music is perfect. Very appropriate for setting. Wait. Up there? Can we get up there? I don't know how to get up there. Whatever, we stick here. No, same one, okay. Wait, I got new ninja weapons. What? Oh, I didn't equip them because they were basically the same. That's done. Can we proceed straight north from here, or do we have to go back to the west first? Now, these quests are still 54. I do believe we will make some more progress tomorrow. I mean, obviously we will if we get the chance to play. Wait, it doesn't matter where we slay them, dude. We don't have to go to there. There's more up this way, so let's go this way. Oh wait, that's the... Oh, we gotta go that... That's the main story quest. Oops. Let's go back. I changed my mind again. I'm waffling. I gotta be careful, I might turn into a senator. Music is so peaceful. Nice, easy. Let's not take it too big of a jump. Oh no, can I not get down there? guess that's the danger of having, like, a lot of, like, open holes and stuff. It's very easy to, well, get yourself where you can't get where you're going. The fastest line, or fastest path's not always a straight line anymore. Does that mean he's trying to become a moss dragon? Or does that mean there's ice dragons that are waiting? Isn't a lady in waiting a lady that's waiting? Or just not, or just like a young lady? Third leg forward. It's a tail whip. That's great. I am a fan of that maneuver. I'll try moving it there. I think I can actually hit it. I have basically run out of water at this point. The stream's almost over, so I think we'll be fine. I think we'll be okay. Oh! I didn't see them back there. Ambush me! They're super weak to lightning because they're dragons. They're like a flying type, so they're weak to it. I learned that from Pokemon. By the way, have I ever mentioned you guys you should probably never listen to me for anything at all? Ever? Sage advice. Wait, if you don't listen to me then, we may have started some sort of paradox. Hack bomb! Thank you for the hacks. I appreciate it. Hey, there's that Aether we were looking for. Is that someone from below? How do you get past the Archosaurs infesting the road? What, Mog's asked you to slay them for him? She'd like him to depend on the kindness of strangers. We've barely been able to venture outside the Asa for fear of being attacked. Now thanks to you, the roads are just a little safer, Kupo. Grab this current before I forget. The next nearest one is northeast. Oh, over there. Oh, we haven't been that way yet. This is a pretty big zone. Things were a bit bitey for a while there, but I think we've arrived in one piece, Kupo. What has the dragons so awfully snappy? I mean, the bad ones are always bad, but they seem worse than usual. Oh, we have a small problem, Kupo. When the winds are high like this, Racefrog invariably abandons his lofty perch and heads to lands below to hunt. If you're not blowing the horn now, I doubt he'd hear. I suggest we stop at the clearing up ahead and rest till the wind dies down. Why don't we just rest here? Where it's safe. That said, we are kind of coming up on the end of our stream. I don't know how much more we can do. It'd be nice to get this crystal. That way, no matter what, we have a ability to teleport back. So if we like stop questing with like 5 minutes to spare and just go to that, we should be fine. I really like that now fall and then it kicks off. Ow! Throw apples at me. I'm not a doctor. This is like giant planters. This should do nicely, Kupo. The winds are likely to die down by tomorrow, but until then we might as well get ourselves comfortable. We must interrupt our journey so close to its end. I suppose this place is as good as any. The map a brief respite from the hardships of the road will help clear our minds in readiness for the coming parley. Very well then, I believe a campfire is in order. Leave the gathering fuel to me. I acquired keen nose for firewood during my time in the frozen wastes of Porthos. So why don't we just burn these giant dandelions? We'll clear our minds. Take Master Alphino whose mind needs clearing. The thought of meeting a great worm in the flesh has befuddled the boy. Do you see him stroll away as if these ruins are not crawling with deadly beasts? Follow him, Michaela, and see that the wildlife does not make a meal of our young friend. We will have the camp ready by the time we return. I got far. Alright, so he's somewhere in the middle. And we have no trees are weak to lightning. Trees get struck by lightning all the time. Where is Alphino? He's gathering firewood, but where? Stupid nose itchy. Over there. And some people are like, oh, well, there were no enemies out there. So weird. I see I was right to worry about the boar's safety. Once Alphino returns to the wood, we can see about supper. The Ice Queen has filled a pot with what looks like stewed ingredients, ready for the fire. What's up, Zarek? So from the rain. Oh, change clothes, get warm. Don't get a cold. Hydrate. I don't have any water left. I'm out. I got 1 drop. That's all I got. I told you I'm out. Stream ends in 10 minutes. I don't think it's worth getting up to get water at this point. It's fine. I'm gonna work out, then I'll go take a shower, and then change to work. Oh, maybe. I don't know. Do you have those drying, hand drying things? Like point at your clothes. A few things compared to the simple pleasure of sitting beside a crackling campfire of one's own making. Ha, so speaks the great explorer. Until recently, you wouldn't have recognized fire if it came with killing in a flint. I would tell you guys a story. When I was in elementary school, I loved the rain so much that one day before school, I went out and played in the rain. And I had so much fun. And I was just soaked. Because my mom was a teacher. And so I'd always get to school really, really early. And so I played outside waiting for school. And so when school started, I was soaked. Like, fully soaked head to toe. And the teacher took one look at me when I came in. It's like, you can't sit here in class all day soaked like that. And so I had to, like, they had to call, I can't remember if they, like, someone had to take me home to get a change of clothes. Somebody had to bring a change of clothes up there for me to change. Because I was soaked, fully soaked. Like, all the way down, like, all the way through all the layers. Shoes were soaked, socks were soaked. Anyway. My parents were so mad. Just why you were instructing me so patiently then. Yes, left my own devices. I have been compelled to sail with a pile of damp leaves. I was born the pampered son of a Charlene dignitary, and alongside my twin became the youngest student ever to be accepted into the studium. How proud I was to match wits with scholars and philosophers. How ignorant of my own shortcomings. That hubris invited manipulation and betrayal, and led to the downfall of the Scions. We all of us are guilty of similar ignorance. How many men lay down their lives, never knowing what it is they fight for, never questioning that which they have been taught to believe? It was only upon meeting Racefolker that I learned the truth hidden within our history. Were it not for that chance encounter, I would never vowed to tear down the Holy See and expunge the falsehoods with which it fans the flames of conflict. I would have lived and died in ignorance. That the truth has driven me to do terrible things I cannot deny. That I would rather sin in the pursuit of peace than imagine myself virtuous for perpetuating a needless war. If this journey has taught me anything, it is the importance and difficulty of holding to one's convictions in the face of failure. Of striving always to replace one's ignorance with knowledge. That's a worthy goal. You are well on your way, Master Alphino. At your age, I was but a fool swinging a spear. It's scarcely a thought in my head. That looks cool back there. Even now, I struggle to acknowledge the misconceptions under which I have labored. Sitting here amongst these grand ruins, how can I deny that man and dragon once lived in peace? For all that such an age existed, we are now in a time of war. Nidhogg killed my family, and no quirk of history will exonerate him. I may be ignorant of how the Dragonsong War began, but if we do not put an end to this conflict now, I can say for certainty that it will only breed more vengeful souls such as mine. In my hands resides the power to vanquish a great worm. If Ishgard's survival rests on me wielding that power, I'll slay Nidhogg myself, orders or no. Justinian, you gave your word. My word is contingent upon success. My word is contingent upon the success of our parley. Show me the strength of your convictions, Lady Highsard. Convince Racefolker of the righteousness of your cause. Doubt not that thou shalt, Dragoon. Well, wind's willing, we shall have our answers on the morrow. Let us sleep now and face our fate with the rising of the sun. That is like an excellent transition point to stop. But I'm gonna go grab that thing before we go, though. I'm going to grab that crystal, and then we'll pick this up tomorrow. I can walk. There's also a... looks like there's a ether current this way. We may run into it on the way. That is the way of these things sometimes. I'm not. I keep seeing those things to think they're ether currents. To northwest. Alright, let's wind down here. We're gonna exit here. Well, that's it for us today. Thanks for watching, everyone. Hope you all have a great day and a great night. And a great day tomorrow. We're back tomorrow for all-day stream. Thank you for the pets. We'll start with some DBD to wake up. Then we'll probably switch to Final Fantasy 14 for some more, and then chess puzzles, and then after that we'll have Night Rain. So I hope to see you guys here for that. Let's raid someone. I see we have Brownies playing Beat Saber. We haven't raided Brownies in a while. We also have... Oh, you're very welcome. I see someone playing Final Fantasy Tactics. What do you guys think? Do you guys want Beat Saber or Final Fantasy Tactics? Anybody have a preference? Who's going to be the fastest to type it out? Who will be the fastest to type it out? Beat Saber or Final Fantasy Tactics for raid? I should probably make sure nobody reads me. That is the question, Zarek. That is literally the question I'm asking. That's literally the question. There's 2 games. You know what? Alright. Heads, Final Fantasy. Tails, Beat Saber. Okay? What is it? Coin? I came up ears. Alright, so that's Final Fantasy, right? Alright, Final Fantasy Tactics. We raid. Alright, thanks for watching, everyone. Let's go raid. I don't know, Zarek. We're gonna raid. We raid! Alright, so again, thank you all for watching. Hope you have a great night, great day tomorrow. See you guys tomorrow, okay? Fox out. Fox raid.